have one practice facility, or the main gym. The reason we felt we needed to do this, we have kids that have to be there in the fall, or in the wintertime, when basketball season's going on. Some kids have to be there at 6:30 in the morning to get their practice in. Some of them are there clear until after 8 o'clock just practicing basketball. Then you have to, if they're doing drama or some of that other, they're there beyond that. So there's kids that can be there from 6:30 in the morning until 10:30 at night. None of us want our kids to be tied up that much. We want our kids involved, and I think that was the board's decision of why we needed to do this, was so the kids could have some more family time. Oh, Tom told me the morning practices start at 6, not 6:30. So you can see that's a long day. A lot of people that work in town don't work near that long of a day.
Next question.
My name is Bill Keyser. I've looked at the tax tables and everything. I just would like you to give me a little more math. Let's say we had farmers that was paying $10,000 property tax right now. What will this mill levy do to his farmers?
Bill Keyser asked, wants a little more information on tax. If a farmer has $10,000 as current tax, what will this mill levy do to it? What will be the increase?
If you take your current tax, and this is a factor that's based on, if you're talking a farm, correct, and $10,000. The factor that is used to figure that is you multiply that 10,000 times 1.0683. 0.0683 is 68% of the 6.8% of your total county tax. That will vary for Custer County. That will vary for Garfield County. That will vary for Greeley County a little bit. So on $10,000, if you multiply 10,000 times 1.0683, that will tell you exactly what your taxes were. $683. Now it'll be a little different for residentials in town. Yes, that is, Bill's question was, his bill was $10,000, his tax bill. That's what he wrote to the county treasurer. So that's how you come up with that. If you multiply that, your total tax bill, and I don't care whether it's 10,000, 12,000, 15, just multiply it times 1.0683. If it's farm ground, that will give you exactly what you owe. If it's residential, you take your total tax bill and multiply it times 1.0485. That's a different levy for the city.
Well, I think one thing to point out here, that is not with that extra 5 cents on. If the board passes that extra 5 cent levy, that difference will be even less than that.
But that 5 cents will not be on with the bond issue.
No.
We also have Mark Munsford here and Jim Berg. Jim Berg is the architect behind this. Mark Munford is the bondsman. So if you have questions, specific questions like that, they can address some of those issues.
My name's Seth. I want to know about the thin line. I was west or east of town from that way to back in 56. If it's really dangerous like that, you can't mess around with it.
What was your name again, sir? Thad Meese. He was around at 56 when the boiler blew, and his concern is we don't want to mess around with things like that. Dory's here tonight, and our head janitor, I think she can address some of these issues, about some issues about why we can't, how hard it is to go in and just fix this or replace the system and these pipes and how bad they are.
If I'm not quite understanding that question, I think you can from here. I'm pretty loud.
No,
Is that fine?
I promised her she could stay back there. I said, if any questions come up like that.
I arrived in '80 and got acquainted with the boilers that were originally in the building after the '57 explosion went through the old boiler room. They moved it outside of the school so that would happen again, and less people would begin to injure gas. Those boilers would blow up. So in '57, they put some new boilers in outside, covered it with cement, and that made in '80, they were already 23 years old when I saw them. So in 1984, they put new boilers in Kiwanis. And I've taken care of those since then. But think of this, they still have the 1928 steam pipes. Heat still goes through those pipes. They're deteriorating. When heat hits the cold in the morning or when the heat kicks in, it's going to rattle the pipes, and there's no thread on the pipes anymore. The same as with the wiring, technology has taken a third. I mean, to keep our kids educated. In '81, they added a new addition on. Those fuse boxes now are obsolete. They can't get parts for the fuse boxes. So in the 28, we still got 57 fuse boxes. There's no way to get more electricity into them, and we're already using the same wire and all, same outlet. So it is pretty scary when you think about those terms.
Thank you, Dory. Did everybody hear that really well? Okay. Yes.
I ain't got a question for the When this first came up,
I'll let you speak in the mic.
when this first came up, Marty, I told him that school was good enough for me. And then he told me a few things that was wrong with it. I scratched my little head a little and I thought, you know, that's 67 years ago. That dang building must be ready to collapse if it's in the same shape my body is.
Wise comment. Thank you. Any other questions, comments? Yes, sir.
Bob Severson, North Nebraska. How many square feet are we talking about here for new construction?
Bob Severson, how many square feet for new construction?
And renovated feet too. Hey,
The new construction, can you add real fast, Josh? Okay. Practice gym will be about 12,000 square feet. Locker rooms and training will be 4,400 square feet. The PE office and storage will be 750 square feet. The drama and wrestling room will be 4,000 square feet. Kitchen will be 2,670 square feet. The commons corridor will be 4,500 square feet.
40?
4,500. Restrooms and storage will be 1,250 feet. So whatever that adds up to.
Is it 29,750? 29,570.
How many?
29,570 square feet. And then here's the, that's